This is Amanda Edwards. Welcome to this installment of Real Community Conversations, which are real stories from real people out in the community about the issues that matter most. In this installment of Real Community Conversations, we talk about veterans issues. You don't want to miss it. Check it out.
And a lot of times people ask me, well, what will you do if the Senate, if you win and the Senate doesn't flip? What are some of the things that you could find some common ground? And I think veterans issue is a space where there can be bipartisan support. Absolutely. Even if they don't vote.
As long as we go on record where they vote against, and then I get tired when people say
we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully we'll have
the biggest. As long as the election's happening, John Cornyn's changing his tune. He's already talking about bigger central on all the issues. He's like, I'm like, support impeachment, dude. Like, thank you about your job. Like, it's, you know, now he's reaching that.
One
of my biggest concerns, I'm still in the military. I have about 3 years left of my contract. Is when I come out, will there be resources for me? I've struggled with the employment thing every time I go back to employment action.
I was so excited.
But I mean, as in benefits, because I know we get mad at those who work in those offices, but they're underfunded. There's not enough people employed to help them. So we can't always necessarily take that anger out on them when there's no one helping them. And since they can't help them, they can't help us. And it causes just a compounding issue. That's my biggest concern.
We don't say that at the pressure recruiting table. Now, do we? They're like, oh, the real center. What did they tell you when they recruited?
I mean, they told me I was going to be a guy doing fingerprints. I'm the guy with the shovel. You know, there's a lot of the sellers signing but they never told me about the problems of coming back. I mean, while I'm going, my lease is going to expire. So I have to worry about finding a new place to stay and finding a job when I return from Iraq.
And I think what it can be too, if you really think about it, it's like a two-way street. There probably are you're disseminating information, but you're also collecting that information. And so if there are policy modifications that need to be taken, you can be an advisor of sorts because you're engaging with this population on a daily basis. And so it can be a little bit of there's a two-way street there where you are disseminating and giving out resources and helping to empower people as they come to you for services. But then you learn what's the new stories in there, what are some of the new trends. And it needs to have the other piece of this that we also forget with public policy is an ability to evaluate success. Because that oftentimes is what gets left behind is that you have this great idea and you don't know if it's a successful program or not other than by anecdote because you haven't been tracking and saying, okay, we had 100 veterans come into our offices in the last 2 months and how many people did we get a job or how many are still in jobs. Tracking that information, I think, also will bring more resources. If you can track what you're doing, then you can get more resources. I mean, he should not be sitting here right now wondering, I'm leaving the country, where's the goal? And when I come back, I have to worry about getting a job. That should also help the narrative.
That wraps up our real community conversation about veterans issues. We look forward to you joining us next time.